Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're here in our F1 career mode. Literally just got done recording the other episode, so we're gonna go straight into whatever the hell they recommend me to upgrade. All of our parts are kind of looking good. We're gonna switch out this component. So we have 91 days left of our contract, so we definitely need to make an impression. We are 33 points behind Ferrari. Now, if you don't remember, if you haven't been following the series, I raced for Ferrari for a long time. So, I kind of gave them a lot of points. But we're going to head to Italy for round 15. Of course, I don't think I'm going to do any practice laps because I'm in quite the racing mood, so I'm going to go right into qualifying and see what we can do. Okay, so we didn't do any practice. It's probably a bad idea, but we're going to qualify. We got one lap to do it. See how we make out. Oh, I touched the grass there. That wasn't good, was it? Big chicane here. Oh, we didn't take that too bad. This track can be very difficult in the rain. Find it quite a fun track to drive otherwise, though. Weren't very good coming out of that corner, were we? Once again, still very slow. This is why you practice. Should be a left-hander coming up. Oh no. Took that very... How are we still P1? Christ. Well, that wasn't too bad of a lap for not having any practice. I think we just took pole position. Haha, we did. So Max actually finished 8th. Holy hell. Alright, so it looks like we'll be pitting on lap 7. We're running just the standard balance car setup. Let's try to get off to a good start here. That's the plan. Really got the lead on Hamilton. Not even in DRS range right now. That's what we like to see. We want to get this win with Red Bull. We got 12 more laps to complete. We know Hamilton's quick. Especially if we make mistakes, he won't be long catching up. So we've really got to push what we can. Of course, we'll get the fastest lap. Hopefully we can make this lap just a little bit faster. I'm going to say not. We fucked that chicane up. Both gaining and... We gained some time around the entry, but then on the exit we lost time. Still purpled that first sector, though. Really easy on the brakes, these two corners. We got into the grass twice there. Take our momentum away from us. Luckily, we don't have to worry about getting pushed from behind just yet. Did purple sector too, but we still went green. Really pulling away from the pack this race. And there we go. There's our fastest lap. With the purple sector 1 and 3. Going green on sector 2. Definitely can't complain with that. Hamilton and Bottas back there battling back and forth. That's probably why they're so slow right now. Once one gets ahead and establishes some clean air, they'll be on the charge. But that gives us some breathing room. Now our teammate started 8th. I can't quite see where he is. He's not in the top 5 yet, but hopefully he can make it there. I've got confidence in him. Not the best way to take the corner, but not the worst. Really didn't take that one well. We get thinking too much about what we're going to say and not focusing enough on the track itself. 3.5 second lead on second place, which is Lewis Hamilton. Brake hard for the chicane. Give it a little tap on the gas on the way around. Oh no. That's going to cost us. Get into the dirt there. Lost a second onto Hamilton. That's not what we need right now. He is fast. Like I said, we make a couple mistakes and he's going to be right there on us. Try to push that gap back to where it was, and then we can calmly start driving. Definitely an easier circuit to drive and memorize compared to, say, Belgium, which we just raced. I'm pretty sure it was Belgium last, right? Am I wrong? .8 second gap. It's not the 3.6, but whatever. There looks like they're still battling back there. The two Mercedes. Okay, make sure we don't take it off into the grass this time. Did lose a little bit of time. A couple points of a second. But we're gaining it through the rest of the track. We'll be pitting in a couple laps time. Okay, it's time to stop focusing on the numbers of the rest of the drivers. It's time to start focusing on our race. That's why, because we run it a little bit wide there once again. Still pushing our lead. But we are making mistakes in doing so. 3.1 seconds behind us. Sounds about right. Now that's where we would like to keep him. Get a nice run for the straightaway. Going red in all sectors. Tires are probably starting to get worn. Took that very poorly. We need to hit this turn a little bit better. Okay, we stayed out of the gravel that time. Now when we box, it's gonna scramble up the field a bit, obviously. And it's always a worry, being the first one to pit. Because it can be a huge disadvantage if a safety car rolls around. But we do want to get those medium tires on as quick as possible. So we will box this lap. And hope that we don't have a safety car in between. I have had a few beers tonight. Don't drink and drive in real life, but I don't think anyone gives a fuck if I do it in a video game. So that might be hindering my performance slightly. But it looks like we're doing alright. A little bit harder on the brakes because we were a little bit later. But I don't think that hindered us at all. Now fuck, I can't actually remember where the pit lane entrance is to this track. I'm gonna have to really focus on that. I think it's coming up around the next few bends. I think it's kind of set up like Belgium, if I remember right. No, it can't be. I don't know what the hell I was thinking there. It's on the straightaway, right? Yeah. Okay, that's actually a pretty easy pit stop. So we got 4 seconds ahead of Bottas when we come in for our... I don't know why I say his name like that. I just say Valtteri. When I hear his name, I hear the accent. I don't really hear nobody who doesn't have an accent say it, because nobody around here watches Formula 1 but me. We're going to fall back to 7th, maybe 8th. Yep. Oh, 9th, too. Behind Giovinazzi. Luckily, we got ahead of Magnussen and Latifi. They would have been really slow back markers to be stuck behind. At least with these guys ahead, they should be close to hitting the pits before I get too close to them. Maybe not. They're a lot slower than I expected. They will give us DRS at least. So we're going to come up to this chicane up here. Yellow flag. Oh, don't tell me there's going to be a safety car. Really on Giovinazzi's ass there. So who was that? I don't know, I never got to see. Looks like another Mercedes. No, that was pure Gasly. I was wrong. Well, we beat any potential safety car anyways. We're back out front. If a safety car were to happen now, wouldn't be the end of the world. But we're sitting in a very comfortable lead, so I wouldn't want that to happen. So Max is going to be way behind. Luckily, we're getting the points for him. For the both of us this race. The two Mercs still placing second, third. We won't be able to catch up to them. I see Signs is down there in fourth. Now this is our first season with Red Bull. We didn't complete a full season with Ferrari. And we got them a lot of their points. So I feel like next season will be with a big chance of being able to get the Constructors title. Still a yellow flag through here. But F1 2021 is also coming out soon. And I kind of want to get this season of my career mode finished before that comes out. Which I don't know if is going to happen or not. I intend on doing a lot of racing in the next little bit. Because then I would like to start a career mode on F1 2021. But I actually didn't get F1 2020 until, I don't know, I can't even tell you how long it's been now, but it was a while after it came out. And it was the first F1 game I've actually picked up and played. I remember playing, I believe it was a Formula 1 game when I was younger with my dad. But I didn't really understand it back then. To me, racing back then, I like dirt bike racing. If it was on a dirt bike, hell yeah, but anything else I didn't really care about. Now that I've gotten a little bit older, I was looking for something when hockey season wasn't in. And so I happened to start watching Formula 1. I seen some highlights on YouTube and I thought it was really fucking cool. It was actually a race earlier today. It is Sunday. You're probably not seeing this until like Wednesday or Tuesday. But it is Sunday. Today was race day. Not going to spoil whoever hasn't seen it. But I do got a question for anyone who uses the F1 TV app. Is it fucked for you guys too, trying to watch live? Because it's very laggy for me, constantly. And I'm on 5G internet right now, so shouldn't be laggy. I don't know. I was having a big problem with it today. And that was the only thing I was looking forward to today, and I was having a really bad morning. I guess I shouldn't say today, it's like 2 or 3 a.m. now, Monday. Luckily I don't have to go to work till tomorrow. This has been a nice race. I haven't really had to worry too much about any threats, and I've been able to just talk. I mean, I'm almost 9 seconds ahead of Valtteri, who's in second place. We've only got a couple laps left. So I think even if I were to make a mistake, as long as it wasn't a major one, we might have this secured. I would have liked to see... Oh, I was looking at my mini-map. I was going to say, I would like to see Verstappen move up. I don't think he's going to do that here, though. So they're just coming around the final corner now. So they're going to hit the finish line as I hit the first chicane. So that's definitely a gap still. Even when I went to the grass, I'm moving on them. Too bad I couldn't drive like this every race. I don't even think it's my driving. I think I just have a really good car for this track. Which Verstappen should too, I suppose. Running that one just a tad wide. We run that one a tad under. Once again, though, we don't have much of a worry with this lead. We should be able to finish. Oh, well, we'll definitely be able to finish in front of our rival. We see Sainz in fourth, but I don't see Leclerc at all. isn't in the top 10. Ocon's in there at number 5. I shouldn't be looking at the map all that much. That's when I end up crashing and throwing away a race. So we're coming in for our final lap. We do hold the fastest lap currently. Now whether the guys from Mercedes are going to try to go for that or not, I don't know. I'm sure they will. But we've really put the run onto them this race. It's always nice when you can start pole and end in the exact same place, which is number 1. Coming up to our little chicane here. Oh, into the grass a bit. Once again, not much of a worry. We've got almost a 10-second gap. Hamilton's now in 2nd. The 2 Mercedes boys are really battling it out, and they've probably been... I'm going to assume that's why they're so slow this race, is because they've both been fighting this whole time. It's been back and forth, back and forth. But we're going to take the checkered flag. That's number 1. Now that's what we like to see. Our team... Wow, our rival actually... Actually, that's not our rival. Never mind. I was going to say our rival got driver of the day, but our rival's Leclerc. Wait, Leclerc doesn't race for Ferrari. Maybe it is Vettel. Because didn't we just see signs? I'm really confused now. Verstappen finished P9th. That's not good, man. So let's look. Ooh, we moved up to 3rd, so we've actually passed Max because of that. Constructors, we've moved down to 21 points behind. So we've definitely closed our gap still, and we've moved up on Verstappen. That is amazing. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope to see you guys in the next episode, and stay racing.